Alright, hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole because it helps me by growing the channel and tuning into your energetic frequency. Okay, so just did the portal read. Going to do the full moon in Cancer read now. Okay. And that is important and significant in this moment because we're having the full moon, which is like the completion, right? It's like everything is revealed, everything is known, everything is wrapping up nicely in a little bow before the beginning of the next thing, right? Okay, so that is important because, was it Mars retrograde? Mars just came out of Leo and it's going back into Cancer now, and it's retrograde. Okay, so this can be a bit of like a tricky energy, all right, a tricky time, but also it's about like possibly war within the home, war within yourself maybe, or within a family of some kind. And I feel like with the full moon here, it's like it's coming to a close, it's coming to an end. Whatever has been going on is coming to completion, to the end of the cycle, so that a new cycle can begin. And with the change of the nodes of fate, okay, it's like this is coming to an end so that a new change, you know, a new destiny, a new fate can begin. Okay. All right, so let's jump in and see what do we need to know about this 113 full moon in Cancer. Okay, well that's too many. Okay, that's too many. Maybe you've been through a lot. Maybe you've been through too much. Like you've been through so much, because that's like a whole hunk of cards and then another hunk of cards. I feel like you've been through a lot. Okay. Like it took a lot to get you here for sure. Okay. But have no fear. The end is near. Okay. What else? Okay. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So I feel like, again, like I said, you've been through a lot, right? You've been through some very difficult times. I feel like you've been taken care of through those difficult times, whether you realized it or not. Okay. Funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned, right? Like I said, like while you were learning your lessons, right? While you were on your spiritual journey, you went through a whole hell of a lot. Excuse me, but you were taken care of through it all. And remember, readings are timeless, past, present, future. So no matter if I'm speaking in the past, present, or future, this could be past, present, or future energy for you. Okay, Sun, the happiness and well-being. So I feel like this is the ending, happy ending. Okay, happy ending. You get the happy ending. Because you were willing to learn the lessons. Yeah. Okay, anything else from this deck before we move on to another one? Woo! I guess there's still a lot left to say. Okay. Yeah, casket. So it's putting an end to a situation, right? It's like I said, like whatever situation you've had going on is coming to an end. It's come to a close. Full moon, full, done, ending, right? It's not ending so that we can have the rebirth, the new beginning, right? Okay. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah. Time to get out of a situation. It's ending a situation. Ending a situation. And butterfly, a change for the better. To change it. You ended one situation to change the outcome. Okay. Yeah, yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated of whatever it was that was holding you back, that was making you feel frustrated, that you felt tied to. And that tie was frustrating you until suddenly you realized you have no obligation. No matter what you may have signed or whatever, you thought you did before you came here and agreed to and all that stupid shit, right? Ultimately, you realize that you have free will. You have free will. You don't have to be tied to anything or anyone that you don't choose to be right here and right now. Even if you had a marriage contract with somebody, you realize that, wait a minute, just because we have a piece of paper that I signed saying that I was going to be yours forever doesn't mean that you have the right to abuse me and that I don't have the right to leave if you are. Okay? Just for example. All right? All right. Yeah. Oh, shit. 6 of Wands. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles, right? It's like someone from your past, okay, thought that they could juggle you, that they could manipulate you, that they could manipulate your energy, that they could just, continue to do whatever they wanted with you forever. And then you said, oh, hell no. No. 6 of Wands. You stood up publicly and said, oh, no, you cannot. You cannot just do whatever you want to me. You cannot juggle me. You cannot control me. You cannot manipulate me. Or that they were trying to weigh their options while they're with you. Someone from your past, someone you may have had children with, and you said, oh, hell no. And you said, no, I'm going to take control of this situation. I'm going to take control of my life. And you're being rewarded for it. Okay, let's see. What else? Should we get the tea? I guess we should do the tea. We already did one tea. Why not? Grudge holder, yeah. This is someone, I feel like you may have been holding a grudge, okay, against this person. You may have been angry with them for a really long time because of what they were doing, and they wouldn't stop. And until you realized that, you know what? I don't have to deal with this shit. You put an end to it. Now they're the one holding a grudge. They're upset with you because you wouldn't let them play with you anymore. Like a toy. Because that's how they treated you. Like you were their own personal toy. Moves in silence. I feel like this person did a lot of moving in silence. They didn't want you to know what they were doing. It was part of their plan, part of their fun was getting you all upset, not knowing where they were, what they were doing, who they were doing it with. And also they may have been moving strategically in that they thought that they were going to leave you, okay? But they didn't tell you about it. And then maybe suddenly you left them. And that turned their whole shit around. They were like, hey, wait, what? Because they wanted to play that game with you, that I leave, you chase me, and you didn't take the bait. Not that time. No, because you learned. You changed for the better because you learned. You learned your lessons, right? And you got out of that situation. Right? Because you were not equally yoked with that person. They did not feel the same way about you that you felt about them. And once you realized and accepted that, that's when everything changes. Birds of a feather. You deserve someone more like yourself. Okay? You deserve someone more like yourself. And they deserve someone more like themselves. And if they refuse to change, that means that they deserve someone who is just as bad as them, right? Who's going to do to them what they've done to other people 100 million times over, right? But, there's always the possibility that they'll wake up and be willing to change, and then they deserve someone that is also, been willing to change and be better people together. You know what I mean? It's all about the choices that we make, and we can't force anyone to make the right decision. All we can do is make the right decision for us. Oh these two came out together the other day too. We have unfinished symphony and roots of abundance. So it's like your ancestors are trying to tell you something's not done yet, or they're not done with you. They have big plans for you. Your ancestors have big plans for you, and they needed you to put all of this, you know, bullshit to a close so they could move you into, you know, the bigger and better things that they have planned for you. Your happy ending. Peace. Your ancestors wish you peace and love and happiness, and they're going to try and make sure that you get it. Anything else? Yeah, it's only a matter of time before you reach your goal, your higher goal, okay? Only a matter of time. Tick-tock, the clock is ticking. I guess I'll go back to this stuff now. Anything else? Yeah. Ten of Pentacles, it could be bloodline family, or, you know, family by marriage. Could be family money. But whatever it was, you know, and whatever that Ten of Pentacles was, it was holding you back. It was holding you back. It was putting you in a mental prison, a self-induced mental prison. Because you believed that you had some kind of obligation, maybe. A familial obligation. A legal obligation of some kind, maybe. An earthly obligation. Maybe you felt like you couldn't leave because they had all the money and you had none. But you are victorious over this mindset. You figured it out. You figured out that money ain't shit. And you can do a lot with a little. And that they can keep their money. You prefer freedom. I'll take that as confirmation. Anything else? We have the Page of Wands reverse and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So it's like your own family, in some way, was trying to hold you back. They wanted to cause you delays, instability. They didn't want you, I feel like they tried to cause you a lot of mental issues because they didn't want you to be able to see things clearly. Okay? Because they didn't want you to be able to see things long term, to be able to make a plan and put seeds down somewhere else, okay? They wanted you in this Eight of Swords energy. They wanted to hold you back. They wanted to hold you down. They wanted you to be a victim, okay? And this could be, you know, by blood, by marriage, by money, okay? The Fool and the Three of Cups. So they may have thought that you would be foolish enough to entertain third-party situations, okay? This could also be, you know, the celebration that comes from you taking the leap of faith to go on your spiritual journey, okay? And what does all of this have to do with our full moon in Cancer? All right, tell me about that. Knight of Pentacles, reverse. I feel like for the longest time you felt stuck. You felt obligated, you felt yoked, you felt tied down. You felt like you were working without reward. Maybe these people were taking advantage of you, and I'm sure they were. They wanted to keep you around because your work was cheap. Little to nothing. You may have done everything for free, including like energetic interaction. There may have been like no reciprocation whatsoever. No financial payment, no love, no nothing. You did everything and you got nothing. Page of Swords, Five of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, Page of Swords, Five of Cups, King of Cups. I'm getting that you learned. You learned that you're an empath, right? So sometimes, you know, you may not have wanted to hurt someone else's feelings, okay? You didn't want to leave because you didn't want to hurt them. Especially because being an empath, hurting them hurt you. Maybe you had some kind of spiritual contract where whatever, like you feel whatever they feel, or they feel whatever you feel, or I don't know what. But there's something here about feeling the Five of Cups, okay? Empathetically. So like if someone else is in the Five of Cups, then you are in the Five of Cups with them. It's like you go down into the trenches with people. Like you are willing to go where others are not in order to lead, okay? To be a leader, to lead them out, okay? To help lift them back up, right? And I feel like you can only do that so many times without having some kind of reciprocation. And I feel like when the time came and you were in the Five of Cups, no one was there for you. No one was there for you. You had to pull yourself out. It's just you in spirit. You had to do it yourself. But it also shows you like who your friends are, right? With the Page of Swords here, it's like I feel like it showed you who your true friends are and who the spies are, who the ops are, who the implants are. And you may have found yourself very alone, meaning nobody was there for you. Nobody in your entire situation was true. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like if you didn't have the money, then you didn't have the love, the support, the people. Because all they cared about was money, okay? Four of Swords. And you didn't. That's it. You ran out of money. You didn't have any more money to give these people, and they left you all alone. They abandoned you. They left you alone. And you had to plan for the future by yourself how to rest, recover, and come back. You know, a renewal, how to come back without the help of anyone. But it shows you who your friends are, right? So now who your family is, okay? Because with this Cancer, we're talking about family, we're talking about home, okay? This isn't the Four of Wands, but it's like I feel like it's on a grander scale, maybe even bloodline wise. So it's like cleansing. I do feel like there's some cleansing of the bloodline here. It's like the ancestors. The ancestors are helping you to cleanse the bloodline. That's what I feel is going on here. That's the significance of this 13 full moon in Cancer. And with 13 being the number of death, I don't know what that is, other than just, you know, the end and the renewal, the end and the regeneration, the end and the new beginning. With 23 and peace here, I'm getting peace between the bloodlines. What is this? What is this peace between the bloodlines? The Devil. And the Ace of Wands reverse. Unfinished symphony, unfinished enterprises. The Devil. It's like cleansing the bloodline of the demons. I feel like it's an ongoing process, okay? But that you are making great strides to bringing peace. Peace to the bloodlines. Peace, cleansing of the demons. It's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual battle. I feel like you've won a major battle for the cleansing of the bloodlines, okay? And so because of all the work that you have done, now it's not, the battle's not over, but you get a period of rest and relaxation. It's almost like a truce, maybe. Maybe a truce has been called. King of Wands. I feel like this is this fire demon that I've had come up over and over and over again. So it's a big wig, okay? It's a high-level demon that has infiltrated your bloodline, okay? And you have been knowingly or unknowingly, you know, fighting this battle, okay? And it comes out in this way, okay? This is what it looks like, but this is what's going on behind the scenes. The bigger picture. The higher view, okay? The higher view. This is the bigger picture, the higher view. It looks, this is what it looks like when you're dealing with it in the trenches, right? Okay, on the front lines. But ultimately, the higher view, the point of view is you're cleansing the bloodlines of a fire demon. Some kind of fire demon. Did we? And Six of Wands. You have victory. You have victory. Maybe that's why there's peace and rest, because you do have victory. And unfinished symphony. Maybe they want you to feel like it's unfinished. Right? Four of Cups. Sudden awareness. Choosing happiness. Acceptance. Retreat. The Devil is retreating. This demon is retreating. You've won. They want you to think that the battle is still going on, but you've already won. And checking in for realignment. Something might happen. I feel like on the 13th, something's going to happen where you're going to be tested. Someone is going to try to test you, to check you for realignment, to see if they can still get to you the way that they used to. So somebody might be trying to push your buttons, okay? Look out for that. Be aware. Don't fall for it. Anything else? Three of Swords. Could be about divorce. Maybe you have, in some way, shape, or form, divorced the devil. Okay? Whether it's in real life or just spiritually. I feel like it's spiritually. Okay? Spiritually, you have divorced the devil. Maybe you had some kind of connection, right? This bloodline connection with the devil. With Six of Cups, you may have children, okay, with someone of a demonic bloodline, and you're helping to cleanse your children of that. Because they infiltrated the bloodline. They infiltrated your bloodline. Now, this could be in your own blood, or it could be in your children. Could be both. But you're getting victory over all of it. I feel like it's caused a lot of pain and heartbreak. And Knight of Wands reverse, passion project, anger, scattered energies, delays. I'm getting, yes, I'm getting that it's like throughout, scattered throughout time, throughout the bloodline. What else do we need to know about this? Okay, so Queen of Swords. I feel like having good judgment, okay, cutting things out that no longer serve you, creating boundaries with energetic boundaries, but also physical boundaries. So physical boundaries with toxic people and energetic boundaries with the devil, okay, is putting you in Empress mode. It's like the final piece of the puzzle for you to become the Empress. Okay, you need to be all the queens in the deck in order to be the Empress. So I feel like that's like the final thing. The last piece of the puzzle is about cutting people out, cutting things out that no longer serve you, cutting out the demons, cutting out the toxicity, cutting out the demonic energies. It's putting you in Empress mode. It's making you very abundant. It's making you very powerful. It is making you a good parent. It is helping you grow and accomplish a goal. The world, the end. Yes. So I feel like, and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you have gotten to this Empress status, right? Okay. The full moon, the end. It is, you have successfully protected yourself, okay, from these demonic forces and your children, okay, because the Empress is a mother. It is the mother, okay, the ultimate mother. It is the divine mother. It is God the mother, okay? I feel like you've reached this status. You've been through a whole heck of a lot. And so the outcome, the end, is this. You have reached this status. And with the nodes of, fate changing, you changed the outcome by fighting back, by understanding things, by learning and growing and seeing things from a higher perspective and being able to recognize this demon and that it was attacking your bloodline, okay? And it's like Rumpelstiltskin, okay? It's like you see it, you name it, and you defeat it, okay? You recognized the patterns, you saw what was going on, you realized something wasn't right, and you Four of Cups, right, sat and thought about it. It made you very sad at times to realize that people you loved may have actually been, you know, agents of chaos, agents of the devil, right? But, you know, forgive them for they know not what they do necessarily, okay? They may not have known, you know, because they were being led by their own, you know, greed. They didn't realize, you know, that was allowing the devil to have some kind of control over them. But I'm definitely getting that, like, from, like, at this point in time, you need to move in silence. Things are coming to a close, are coming to an end, okay? You've completed this cycle with this demonic force, okay? You've successfully cleansed the bloodline in yourself and your children, and now you're going to be moving forward. To your happy ending, which may include traveling. This may be part of your plan that you need to keep in silence about. Don't tell people your plans, because they will fuck up your ending. That may be something, a hard lesson that you've had to learn throughout all of this, is who you can trust and who you can't. And that maybe sometimes, if you are not sure if you can trust someone, it's better to just keep your mouth shut. I'm just going to grab one or two from the Light Seers deck. Tell me more. Let's close this out. 3 of Wands and 7 of Wands. People have watched you battle. They have watched you stand up for yourself. They have seen it for themselves, what you can do. The 9 of Wands and the Page of Cups. So I feel like you're the last man standing. 9 of Wands. What you can do all by yourself. What you did all by yourself. You stood up and you fought back, even though nobody was fighting with you or beside you. Okay? You did it all by yourself. And Page of Cups, it's like, I don't want to say you dreamed it, you know what I mean, or you manifested it, but it's like, or that like all your dreams are coming true, but it's kind of like a little bit of all of it, somewhere in between. People didn't think that you could do it. They thought when pigs fly, Brittany will stand up for herself when pigs fly. They thought that you were just going to allow them to bully you, to belittle you, to keep you small. They didn't realize that you had plans, you had dreams, and big plans. And that spirit does too, and that spirit was going to help you, because they don't believe in spirit, so that was their first mistake. Yeah. Because you're the Queen of Cups, Star. You are this spiritual healer, and nothing and no one is going to stop you. First, you had to heal yourself. And look, what do they have in common? They're both looking up. You know, she's got her eyes closed, but still, they're looking up. I feel like part of what helped you get through all of this was constantly thinking about the best possible outcome. Page of Cups, dreaming, right? Staying positive. Wanting to heal. And staying connected with the stars. With spirit. Ace of Wands. You get your new beginning. You've learned the magic of healing. And you are passionate about your new beginning. You've been so passionate about your healing and your spirituality. I feel like people think you've changed a lot. But I feel like this is who you always were. You were just never allowed to be that person because you always had to be whatever they wanted you to be. But this is part of what you're being set free from with the demonic bloodline cleansing. You're being set free of all those expectations and you just get to be the version of yourself that you want to be. And this is justice. This is balance. This is justice for the bloodline. This is justice for you. This is bringing balance to you, to your bloodline, to the universe. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And I hope that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and to the channel so we can do this again sometime. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope that this has helped you with this full moon in Cancer reading for January 13th.